Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and I'm here today at the backup gun match, shooting an actual backup gun today. This is a Schwarzlose model of 1908 blow forward automatic pistol. And done a number of videos on them, how the mechanics work and such, but I've never shot one in a match because I only have one magazine for this thing, and frankly, it's not a match pistol, but it is perfect for the backup gun match. If you haven't seen one of these backup matches before, the concept is it's designed around basically a 5 or 6 shot revolver, a small compact backup gun. So you have a number of targets. You can engage as much or as little as you like. Every target is worth up to 7 points. Your scoring rings on paper are 1, 3, and 5. So typically 2 good hits on paper gets you full score. Shot in the head is worth a full 7 points. Steel targets when they fall are worth a full 7. And your final score is your number of points minus the number of seconds rounded down that you take. So if I get 20 points in 10 seconds, my score is 10. It's a very simple match, and I think it'll be very interesting with this. Now, the biggest issue with this, well, there's several issues with this. The sights are not very good. You can see the rear sight there. It's this little tiny little thing. And this kicks like a pocket 9mm. Because of the blow forward action, the slide is actually generating recoil in addition to the bullet generating recoil. It's not quite painful, but it's bordering on actually unpleasant to shoot despite being chambered for 32. So we've got 4 stages today. Let's dive right into it. Stage 3 is a slicing the pie drill. We have 3 shooting spots here and 4 targets, but ignore the last target. From the first spot, you shoot across to the first target. You then move to the second box, shoot straight through to the second target, move to the third box, shoot across to the third target. You then have the option of reloading and engaging the 4th target, which I will not be doing because I don't have a spare mag for the pistol today.
Shooter's ready.
Shooter ready.
Stand by.
Requirement, is it? Yeah, no, I mean, I can. This is too heavy for that.
Well, that was pretty awful. Let's see how we actually did.
7.
Clean.
7.
Clean.
Ooh, and 6.
5 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Close.
Not bad for it.
All right.
Exactly.
So the malfunction sucks. As you might suspect, magazine cartridge presentation is a little tricky out of a gun where the slide goes forward. So hopefully we won't have any more of that. Stage 4 has a twist to it. At the buzzer, you drop a coin out of a cup. If it lands heads up, you have to engage all 4 targets, headshots only for score, from near to far. If the coin lands on tails, then you have to engage from near to far, all 4 targets, but only body shots count. What makes this a little less unfair is that because of the scoring here, you only need 1 headshot to clear each target, but you would need 2 shots on the body to get full score. So the tricky bit here is I don't have enough ammo to complete the body section, if that's what I get. And I'm not confident enough in the 0 to complete the head section, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, admiring your work is usually not encouraged.
Ready?
Shooter's ready. Stand by.
This thing is really shooting low. I was surprised.
Tails.
Because all my hits were much lower. I moved.
I think I completely missed the last 2 targets. In the bag.
Range is clear. 8 seconds. Oh, it was a good time.
All right, so that's clear. Clear. Oh, fantastic.
And
Clean.
5.
And I had 7 rounds, needed 8 to fully complete the stage, so I got 1 hit on the last target, so I get 5 points instead of the possible 7. Not bad.
Nicely done.
Not bad at all. Stage 1 is very simple. You draw the blue gun, exchange for your real gun, and then engage the 3 targets. The one with the black X in it is a no-shoot, which makes this a little bit challenging. Ready?
Shooters ready.
Gray ones
Stand by.
are hard cover. If you hit them, go down. No.
Range is clear. 9 seconds.
All right, let's have a look-see. I think I did pretty well. That's clean. That's fantastic. I'm very happy with that. And let's see the live guy in the back. Cool. I had 3 rounds left, and I figured I might as well use them all. And they're all lit. Fantastic. The sights on this aren't quite as bad as I maybe thought they were. Stage 2 is quite the accuracy challenge. You start by drawing the blue gun, exchanging for your real gun, and then through this window, engaging the back plate rack. The front plate rack are no-shoots, and so you have to move and get proper angles to hit those plates, and you better know where your pistol's sighted. So I was slightly erroneous when I described this stage. The front plate rack are not penalties if you hit them.
I'll throw it.
But they don't count.
My
for it.
wife tells me. It kind of
So,
random, more tolerant.
Hardest one last.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
One more. All right, so as you may have noticed, I actually ran the stages in, we did stage 3, 4, and then 1, 2. So I had the hardest stage just right there with that plate rack. And I had actually kind of gotten my hopes up after scoring some really good groupings on the paper targets. But no, it turns out the sights are not quite on this thing well enough for me to effectively hit those plates. But it was certainly an interesting challenge, something above and beyond, I think, what I would normally expect for performance from a pocket gun. So all in all, it's very clearly apparent why the 1908 Schwarzlose was never really a successful commercial gun. It recoils way harder than it ought to. It stings. It's a very narrow grip, and it kicks twice as hard as any other 32 out there because of the blow-forward system. So beyond that, I should have mentioned it does have a grip safety that's actually fairly stiff. That's nice that there is some sort of safety on it. However, I feel like it always makes me very uncomfortable charging this or having to deal with malfunctions, because it's easy to grab a slide and pull it back and keep your hand out away from the muzzle. With this thing, keeping your hand away from the muzzle when you're messing with this and the blow forward system, it just makes me uncomfortable. I would never choose to carry this pistol. And that's aside from the issue that if you look at how the sear engagement works, it actually pivots this way. And I get the feeling that a strong wrap on the side of the gun would actually discharge this. Like if it fell on this side, I think it might fire if it fell from a large enough distance. Anyway, it's really fun to have a venue like the Backup Gun Match to be able to play with guns like this in a quasi-realistic sort of scenario. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.